What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just bought the fifth car of the challenge. It's a 750 Li. We paid $17.50 for the car. The car needs a couple of things. This time we're not going crazy. I'm not going to put a lot of money into the car because what I found flipping cars so far on the fifth car is that it doesn't matter if you did multiple things on the car, if you fix multiple things on the car, put a lot of money, they don't care about that. They just want to buy it cheap. So this one, I'm just going to list everything that the car needs to show, and be transparent with whoever is buying. I'm going to fix like minimal things. The car has a vibration when you're driving, so I'm going to fix that vibration. It's the center support bearing, it's the wibble, and a couple of other things that the car needs. There's some lights on. I'm going to try and program the car and see if some of those lights will go away, some internal faults on modules and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to sort it out that way. But again, I'm putting minimal money into the car and I'm listing everything that the car needs and selling it as is. So we're trying to maximize profit here. People are trying to buy for cheap, so I'm not going to put money if somebody is not gonna pay me what the car is worth. So enough talking right now. Let's go see the car and start working on it. Yeah, so this is the 750 Li. It's got a lot of space here in the back. It's a long wheelbase. You guys can see by the size of the door panel is huge. Car's clean on the inside. Again, I already have the cable to start the programming on the car. You guys can see there the battery voltage light is on. So programming the car. So she does have a couple oil leaks, so I'm going to list those. I'm not going to fix them. I'm going to list them and sell the car as is. People don't really appreciate when you fix the cars and you put money into it. They just want to beat you down on the price. So I'm gonna list them. This is what the car is. This is what it needs. If you want to buy it, make me an offer and we'll go from there. But again, we're doing the minimal things just to make sure that the car is not vibrating anymore, doing the center support bearing and things like that. And the headlight, this side is a little bit more damaged. It kind of, it doesn't look as presentable as the other side. Can't really tell on the video, but we're getting that part done. So yeah, this is the fifth car. I'm gonna show you guys underneath so you guys can see what the car needs. Some oil leaks. I believe this one is coming from up top, possibly valve covers and oil return block where the turbo lines connect to. Again, we're just gonna clean it up to make sure we know where the oil leak is coming from. What I'm doing now is the axle booth. So we're taking the axle out on this side so we can replace the booth. Drive shaft's coming out so we can do the center support bearing and wibbles. And battery, I believe, and that's about it. But this is what the car looks like from underneath. Suspension, I believe, is leaking air, one of them on the rear. This one only has the air ride on the rear. Tires are in good condition, so are the rims. And again, not spending money on this car. Yeah, it looks like upper oil pan gasket is leaking as well. Doing a battery reset so we can do the programming. Let's see if we find some goodies. BMW too. Yeah, it looks like the oil was good.
Parece tá novinho. Not too bad.
It's aftermarket filters, so it's got the red O-ring, and the filter is a little bit collapsed, so you could tell by that it's an aftermarket filter. Oil doesn't look that bad, but still, we don't know when it was changed last, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm, changing the fluids, putting OEM stuff, doing the center support bearing. I think the old one is already in the trash, but it was really bad, causing a vibration. The axle booth was torn, like I showed you guys earlier. We're replacing that as well, just waiting for the parts, and she'll be good to go. I'm trying to do some coding here. Programming wasn't happy with what we're trying to do, but coding should fix it. Brand new axle booth, just going in. Engine is clean, so we can pinpoint where the oil leak is coming from, but it is an N63, so I would say all over. All right, drove the 7 Series. Vibration seems to be gone, but we feel kind of like a bad bushing on the transfer case. So we're gonna have to spend a little bit more money, put that bushing in, and she hopefully will be good to go. But we drove like 20 miles. Seems like the engine is still dry. Just probably never been washed before. So yeah, we'll put that bushing in and we should be good. All right, guys, this is the good part. The car sold. 7 Series is finally gone. It took about a month, okay? But right before that, we already bought the car number 6, which is coming out next. But I was waiting to sell the 7 Series before releasing that video. So now the time has finally come where I sold the 7 Series. It took about a month just to sell the 7 Series alone. And getting to car number 6 actually took only 2 months. So the 7 Series has been sitting here for a whole month and we finally sold it today. So let me show you guys how much I actually made on this car, how much I bought it for, how much I put on it, and how much I sold it for. Okay, so this is all the things that we did on the car so far. We did an oil change on it, and we did the following parts: center support bearing, outer axle booth, front gwibble, gwibble bolts. I think we ended up doing probably both gwibbles. I don't quite remember, but anyways, this is what I have here. 12-volt battery. We did an airbag module and we programmed it because there was an internal code on the airbag that couldn't be deleted, and the only way to delete that code is replacing the module. So we got a cheap one replaced, programmed, and everything is good to go. So now let's add up the labor here, which took us about a full day of working on the car and probably another half a day of cleaning. And as you guys know, we charge $300 a day. If you're new to the channel, the reason why we do this, it's to mimic you doing the work yourself. And let's say you're taking a day off of work, and a regular person usually makes around $300 roughly. Or if you're getting a buddy to help you out and you paying them a day, a Saturday or Sunday, and you're throwing them $300 or whatever you're doing on your day off, right? So we did what, a day and a half, so $450. So that leaves us with $1,676. Let's call it $1,700 to be a more exact number. We pay $1,750 for the car plus $1,700, so let's call it $3,500. So we sold the car for $6,500 minus the $3,500 leaves us with $3,000 profit. So that was really good with this car. The only thing that sucked was that the car had to sit here for a whole month before we actually sold it. But I'm happy that we sold it. So on to the next one. You guys will now see car number 6 on the video coming out shortly after this one drops. And I already have car number 7. Car number 7 is coming soon as well. And stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. We on the road to a G80, which is gonna happen soon. Stay tuned, guys. If I could do it, you could do it as well. Thank you guys for watching. I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.